Hey guys, I'm Rahul and welcome to this video. Today we are going to spend a few minutes with one of the gorgeous tigers of Tadoba, Choti Rani, and her cubs. In April, we visited Tadoba with Meher of his and Croak. Tadoba Tiger Reserve has one of the highest tiger densities in India, making it an excellent destination to see and learn about tigers and their conservation. This video was taken in middle of April 2023 when we spent 2 afternoons with Choti Rani and her 6-month-old cubs. Tadoba is extremely dry during summers and there are very few places within the forest where water can be reliably found. Most safaris center around these water bodies based on the tiger's behavior and movement patterns. Many water bodies in the reserve are man-made and fed by solar-powered water pumps. The harsh summers normally dry out the natural streams and ponds early in the year. Now we are going to one of Choti Rani's favorite water bodies where there is almost constant natural water supply. Just as we arrived, our guide spotted a cub sitting behind some trees in the distance, and a few minutes later, he came out for a drink of water. Resting nearby is his brother. Their black and orange fur is an amazing camouflage among the dry leaves. Their mother, Choti Rani, which means little queen, is nowhere to be found, but these cubs are safe and happy in their element. Cubs this age are quite playful and hone their social and hunting skills with their siblings and mother. They learn how to stalk and pounce on prey, how to defend themselves, as well as how to be gentle. We spent most of the evening waiting for them to come out into the open and for the mother, Choti Rani, to come, but neither happened and we left with greater hopes for the next safari. If you want to learn more about these tigers and their behaviors, Jignesh and Mehek, the founders of Heath and Croak, have written a well-researched book called Tigers of Tadoba, Volume 2. I've added their contact information in the description if you're interested. The following night and morning, it was raining and there was very little tiger activity. So we spent most of the time driving around trying to find them by chance. Along with Aparna and I, we have Mehak, our naturalist, and Ojaswini with us. Safaris mostly consist of driving around and waiting to spot the tiger. You get to see a lot of other wildlife as well if you pay attention. There are strict speed limits and rules for these vehicles, which help to protect the wildlife from harm. When we arrived at one of the more frequented water bodies, another gypsy had already arrived and found the tiger sleeping. Seeing the cub's full belly, Mehek concluded that the mother had hunted the previous evening and all three tigers had eaten their fill. This, combined with the 40-degree summer sun, meant that they will spend the afternoon in the shade, sleeping peacefully, and will go drink water once the heat goes down a little. The rapid panting you see here is a cooling mechanism. Thick fur and the belly full of meat will increase their body temperatures by a lot, and this helps them cool down. Like most siblings, the cub wanted to annoy his brother in any way possible. In this case, resting 3 feet on the brother's body and looking around. The bolder cub, after trying for a while to wake his brother and mother, decided to take a drink by himself, and pretty soon Choti Rani and the other cub decided to join in. This was my favorite part of the whole trip. The cub trying to get under the mother's head to drink some water. Once the mother got into the water, the cub slowly tested out the depth and joined her. At this age, they don't know how to swim very well, and the mother never lets them get into the water without supervision. While one cub was posing for pictures, his brother decided that this was the best time to unload the previous evening's meal. Sibling relationship and photobombing at its best. This is another of my favorite moments of this trip. Sibling rivalry and mischief knows no bounds. And this is simply magical. Once the cubs have had enough and leave, Choti Rani rests. Probably one of the few moments she isn't being pestered by her cubs. Finally, she is done with her bath. It's back to sleep for them and time for us to leave. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more wildlife content, subscribe to my channel.